say to Nigerians?
I believe, like the rest of Nigerians, I'm very, very disappointed. I am shocked. I am disgusted. We've all made our preparation. You can see my compound. Try to get our agents properly mobilized to go back to their various polling points and ensure that these are done. It's unbelievable that at the very last minute, INEC will come up with a postponement. Particularly when you take into account the fact that they have repeatedly, in the past few days, reassured Nigerians that they were ready. And as a result of these assurances, like any other serious political party, we've gone out to mobilize our agents and prepare the electorate. We've gone around the 36 states, telling them on February 16, they should come out en masse to vote. And we really got to hear. I'm sure most Nigerians who normally sleep at regular hours, they just wake up this morning, maybe wanting to go to a polling booth to be told that there is no show. Now it's like April Fool. We don't subject a nation to such a rude shock at the last minute. Postponement is bad enough, but it is worse when you do it at the very, very last minute.
Yes, Mr. Chairman. And we got the reaction of the presidential candidate of the major opposition, PDP, that this is a calculated attempt to disfranchise the Nigerians voters, and that he is not too happy with it, even though he has urged Nigerians to be patient with the government. What is your take on this?
Not to be patient with the government, because the election is not conducted by government. I have said so earlier, it's pretty you came late. I've said, disappointed as I am, disgusted as I am, frustrated as I am, we must, however, not allow a situation in which we are consumed by anger as to be unable to come out at the scheduled date of Saturday to come and vote. So whatever happens, Nigeria should come out to vote. I am not in a position to defend INEC. I am disappointed. Like the PDP candidate will say, I also urge Nigerians not to allow this disappointment to weaken their resolve to go out and vote next Saturday. Anybody who is really involved in this process, I can't see anybody smiling, because as a political party, we have incurred huge costs mobilizing our agents to all the polling points across the country. Some of them, we have to deploy them to remote communities with all the risk involved in traveling and without hotel accommodation. They have to find a way to perch somewhere to wait till when the voting would have started at 8 a.m. And now they all have to return now. There are huge costs involved in that. So, but I don't have the luxury of joining the opposition to blame people, because I hold INEC responsible, no one else. I don't blame PDP, I don't blame other political parties, I don't blame my party, I blame INEC. Because it is INEC business to do its job. If a referee chooses at the last minute of a match to say, this match is not on, I'm not officiating, I'm not going to blame the other side of the other team as being responsible. That would be stupid. And I think in a moment like this, we should talk like statesmen. We should in unison condemn INEC in the strongest term possible. Not only for the postponement, but for delaying it, the announcement to the last minute. Because if we all had the benefit of 1 week, we would not expend the energy we have had to expend over the past 72 hours to manage political party logistics. Anybody who has run an election knows what it entails. So it may be convenient for PDP as usual to read any motive to it. I don't know if anybody has any motive, but this is one thing. Nigerians in unison, all the political parties together, we must condemn INEC in the strongest term possible. And they must ensure that next time, no stories whatsoever. And we must appeal to Nigerians not to allow INEC incompetence to weaken their resolve to vote. Because what is at stake goes beyond those who are in INEC. It is our democracy, it is our country. And for people like us who took a lot of risk fighting the military for democracy, we will not allow any institution of state to weaken our resolve to sustain and defend our democratic process.
The situation in Kaduna is worrisome.
What happened?
We got some feelers, this news this morning, that people were killed, slain in Kaduna, even their head being chopped off. 66 people. Now, 66 people were killed.
Where?
In Kaduna State.
No, we don't want to comment on this. I have not verified. Just keep me out of that.
Okay, sir.
Because at this level, I can't comment on this. Say, but it is bad enough. At this hour, I'm already sufficiently disappointed. I don't want to talk about other frustrations. No.
Sir, if you are disappointed, what is your advice to APC supporters who are prepared?
That is, I have said so. Maybe you should listen. I said, in spite of all this, the electorate, not only APC, the Nigeria people's resolve to vote on Saturday should not be weakened. As much as they are disappointed, as much as I am disgusted with what has happened, I am even more determined, and I expect Nigeria to be more determined that the devil can do his worst, the AJ will do their best, and Nigeria democracy will survive. I will go out and vote. We should not. There are some people I know will have some difficulties. Those who have traveled from the city where they probably work to their villages where they probably registered to vote, there's huge cost involved in traveling forth and back. Now, I have to appeal to them not to allow this to discourage them. I know there are huge practical challenges, particularly if you are not the boss in your place of work. You have taken permission, or even if your government declared holiday and asked you to travel, they didn't give you money with which to travel. So you use your small salary to travel because you want to vote, and now it is not there. But however, we mustn't be discouraged. Whatever happened, we should this shock, when we overcome it, as we will eventually do, we will face the reality that, look, we opted for democracy. The process may not be free from pain and disappointment, but our resolve should not be weakened.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
We appreciate it.